Hello everyone, Mason X here. In the past week, I died like hundreds of times trying to figure out if our mages can do any other TBC level dungeon solo. So yes, this is my way of playing War Classic, and I find it super challenging and fun. But overall, I find most TBC dungeons, they are either too difficult to solo, which makes run very inconstant, like one bad RNG can instantly kill you. Or the profit is not so good for like a very long time of farming. However, until one day, I was doing this regular Shattered Hall run for some reputation towards Thermal, and but our team actually skipped these gladiator packs on the second floor. So after we finish, I decided to stay here and play around with these gladiators. And it turned out I find something very interesting. Basically, as a mage, you can keep farming them and without even or need to worry about the dungeon lockdown, which is 5 dungeons per hour. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how our mages can do this, and basically this can be the most insane mage AoE farm until today. Okay, now let's start the run. Okay. You can see here we do a blizzard at left and do a blizzard at pull the right pack, and then we follow the same order, do a blizzard left here, do a blizzard right here. After all the mobs are thrown, we use an ice lance to pull the right pack, and please notice here we use a counter spell to pull the left pack. Now the count spell here actually won't trigger any global cooldown of your spells. So after you use the counter spell to pull the last pack, it makes you can instantly blink away. So remember, when you do this pull, you always use the counter spell to pull the last pack. And now we stand there at this kind of doorway. We do several ticks of blizzard to throw them. And please make sure your center of blizzard always lie down here. This will make sure all these mobs from left, right, center will 100% be thrown and run through this doorway. Even if you don't have 5-piece T2, your blizzard should be able to cover this little doorway. And now here we will use this corner simply to blizzard and throw them. You can use max rank of blizzard when you feel there is enough time for you to cast. Here I'm about to do a blink, so I use level 1 blizzard. After you blink, Nova them. If any of mob resist, you can cold snap. If cold snap Nova resist again, you can call your pet. So it will be like a very constant Nova, should be. And now you pop all your cooldown, and basically you can see here we are already killing some of them. That is because these like red orcs, they are super stupid. Even when the enemy is near, they keep fighting with each other, which makes their health is not like 100%. So they are very easy to kill. After you group them well, you pop some cooldown, they should already start to die. Now each of these mobs gives 12 reputation towards Thermal. I don't know if I pronounce this correct. And they are level 70 or level 71 mobs, so their loot table and experience are also very good. And basically all you need to do after you pulled all 4 packs, you just kite them back and forth in this long hallway, in this long corridor. It's actually easier than what we did in Slave Pen, which we have a very narrowed corridor and the kiting distance is not this long. Okay, so I will faster the video a little bit. You can see here, all these mobs are about to die. And when they are about to die, you need to be super careful. You don't want to kill these captains, this shattered hand captain. Oh, it's not captain. I actually don't know how to pronounce this word. Okay, so you need to leave their leaders alive. You can see here, we killed all these gladiators. We keep these leaders alive. We group them a bit. We do a nova, and we blink away. Then we cast an invisibility. Then something amazing will happen. Now all these captains, they are the gladiators leaders. Now they are out of combat, and you can see here. You can see after they out of combat, they will resummon all these gladiators again, right? Just to remember, in most dungeons, if you didn't kill a whole pack, the leader, the boss will resummon like his followers. Okay, now we are ready to go a second pool. Basically, you can finish this run in like 3 or 4 minutes. And all you need to wait is the 5 minutes cooldown of your invisibility. Then you can do this run again. Okay, now let me also faster the video a little bit. Yeah, this is basically I'm just doing different runs. And please do note, because I forgot to bring any extra mana potion here. So sometimes I have to wait until my clear cast to pop. But if you're doing this, you definitely get as many as like mana regeneration buffs and gears. Also bring some mana pots here. But overall, they should be very easy to kill because they are like, most of them are half health gladiators. And yeah, like later, let me move to another clip. Later in that day, I keep this instance ID, and I actually made in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I killed, let's faster the video a little bit. In 1 hour and 15 minutes, I killed 215 mobs. So normally, what you should do is wait for the 5 minutes cooldown of your invisibility, which makes you can do 12 rounds per hour, and in each round you can kill 16 gladiators. This actually means you can kill 192 elite mobs in an hour. This actually gives you 2,304 reputation towards Somo. And Somo's reputation rewards actually are pretty good. They give a very good single-handed sword for Mage, for casters, and they also give some like enchantings and other good stuff. Not to mention, you also got tons of experience from these level 70 elite mobs. So I would say the potential of this farm can go beyond our imagination. It's like, I would definitely pay like hundreds of gold an hour for this kind of boosting. And because I actually didn't loot most crops, I only looted like 101 items. If I loot them all, the gold per hour, only by looting these mobs should also be very, very good. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna show you. And now about how we can get to this starting point. You can see here, I actually purchased an ID with a tank on our server. So you have one choice. One choice is you contact some tanks on your server, like who regularly doing dungeon runs, and you offer them 100 gold to buy an Shattered Hole ID with side packs skipped. I think most tanks will be very happy to make this extra gold because they're gonna do a Shadow Hole run anyway, right? And the other choice would be just to do a Shadow Hole run with your friends or with some random teammates, and ask them if they can skip these side packs, and if they do need the reputation, you can give them some free reputation boost afterwards. So in my case, most people will happily agree, and they are interested to see how I do this. Yeah, so this is basically what I wanted to share with you. And actually, my interest is never about like making gold or boosting. My interest is always to challenge all these like difficult dungeons as a single ordinary player, as a like non-elite character in this game. So I will keep trying to find more difficult, more other dungeons, and I will try to see if there is any other easier way to get here, to begin solo or these gladiator packs without help of others. And I want to thank to my friends and random teammates who actually helped me and encouraged me to find out this kind of major solo farm. And yeah, this is basically all for today's video, and I hope you enjoy it and you all have a great day. Thank you.